Hey there, hope you're doing great today. In this video, we're going to be going over the top 15 tips and tricks for your new Apple AirPods 2. Let's go. And let's get right into it with the top 15 best tips and tricks for your new Apple AirPods 2. So first off, we have different meanings here for the different colors of the status light. So if it's showing in green, that means that the charging case has enough battery for more than one full charge to the AirPods. If your AirPods are showing the amber light, then that means that less than one charge remains from your AirPod case. And if it's showing a white blinking light, then that means that the AirPods are ready to connect to a device. And when you close the lid, the AirPods will automatically show up on your iPhone, and all you have to do is select connect on your iPhone, and it will take you through the steps and automatically connect the AirPods. So number 2 is that you are not limited to just using your AirPods with your iPhone. You can use it with other Android devices like the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus, for example. All you would have to do is go into the connection settings, Bluetooth. You're going to press and hold the little button on the back of the AirPods, and that will set on the Bluetooth connection mode, and it will show up on your device. Although the only thing here will be that the AirPods will not be fully functional with other devices since they are made to work better with the iPhone. So certain functions like pause, play, and skip tracks will not work on other devices. And another cool thing is you can also use your Apple AirPods with your iMac, MacBook, also with Apple TV. On your Mac, just go to Bluetooth settings, then select Open Bluetooth Preferences, and there you should see your AirPods show up. Just go ahead and click on them and select Connect. And you'll be able to use your AirPods with your Apple TV or Mac so that in case you don't want to disturb others and you want to privately listen to what you're viewing, you'll be able to do so now. Number 3 is that you can use your iPhone as a listening device. So you can actually place it wherever you want and walk away from it. And with your AirPods, you'll be able to listen to whatever sounds and noises is around your iPhone, even if it's in another room, as long as your AirPods are not too far away from the phone so that it can remain connected. I don't know, you may have your own personal reasons for using this feature, but it can definitely come in handy. And you can do this by going into your settings on your iPhone, going over to Control Center. In Control Center, select Customize Controls. And here you're going to scroll down to a setting that's called Hearing. So once you find that, you can go ahead and select the green plus sign and it will automatically add it to your control panel. Once you have that done, go ahead and open up your control panel and you're going to see the little ear here. Go ahead and press and hold it and it's going to open up the hearing setting for the AirPods. Once you have it open, go ahead and make sure that Live Listen is on. So number 4 is another cool thing that you can do is in case you lost your AirPods, you can go ahead and open up Find My iPhone and it will show you on a map exactly where's the last place that your AirPods were detected. And also you can also select here to play a sound and your AirPods will begin to make a sound so that in case you're nearby them you will hear them, making them much easier to find. Number 5 is the easier way to check the battery status on your AirPods. So you may be listening to your AirPods and you don't want to have to necessarily put them inside the case so that it can show the battery percentage of the AirPods and the case. Well, there's another easier way to do this. All you have to do is swipe right on your iPhone and it will take you to your widgets, where here you will have a couple different widgets and one of them will be batteries. Here in batteries, you'll be able to see your iPhone batteries, Apple Watch if you have one, and your AirPods as well, the AirPod case and the AirPods themselves. If you don't see batteries, you can scroll down to the bottom, select edit, and you'll be able to add batteries as one of your widgets. So trick number 6 is to manually connect to your AirPods whenever you like. So sometimes you may be just using one or you may be switching from one to the other and you may lose connection or one of them might stop working. So you will need to reconnect to your AirPods and there's an easier way to do this. So from whatever app you are listening to something, you can just swipe down to the quick access controls, select whatever you're listening to, press on it. For example, here YouTube, you just press and hold on the little blue bar over here and it will let you select to listen from your iPhone or from your AirPods. And if you select AirPods, it will quickly and manually connect straight to them. So number 7 is that you can change the way the audio sounds on your AirPods. All you have to do is go into your settings, go down to music. Then here in the music app, you're going to select where it says playback EQ. And here in EQ, you have a couple different options here to choose from to give the music a different sound based on the type of music that you are listening to. Another thing you can do is you can set the volume limit. So if you don't want to be listening to your AirPods at the max capacity, what you can do is you can just drop this little bar right here just a little bit to wherever you prefer. And then when you raise your volume to the max, it still won't be at its highest capacity, so it will be safer for your ears. And another cool thing that you can do is enable or disable sound check. And what this will do is that it will check for the volume of the wavelengths of each soundtrack that you're listening to, and it will adjust to when these soundtracks changes. So for example, some music tracks may have louder audio than others, so by enabling the sound check, it will automatically adjust the volume to where they all sound around the same volume. So trick number 8 is that you can customize the double tap function of the AirPods. So if you go to Bluetooth settings, find your AirPods, select the eye icon, and here it will give you your AirPod settings. So all you have to do is select where it says double tap on AirPod, and you can select what you want the left AirPod and the right AirPod to do when you double tap on them. So you can set them differently. So you have a couple different options here to choose from: play, pause, next, and you can also select the right AirPod function so that you can have different functions on each AirPod when you double tap. Number 9 is that you can get your AirPods to announce the caller ID when an incoming call is coming through. Because usually when you have your AirPods on and there's an incoming call, all you hear is the ringtone, but you don't actually know who is calling you if you have the phone in your pocket or purse. Well, you can actually customize this by going into your settings, going to phone. Here in phone, under calls, you will see an option that says announce calls. So you will select this, and here you can select a couple different options here. You can select to announce calls when answering from headphones and car, headphones only, or never, or always. So I'm going to go ahead and select headphones only so that when I have my AirPods on, it will announce the caller. So trick number 10 is that if you also have the first generation AirPods and you happen to misplace them and you place one of the new AirPods inside the old case and the older AirPods inside the new case, the new AirPod wireless charging case will detect that there is a first gen AirPod inside it. So this comes very handy because the first gen AirPods and the second gen AirPods, they basically look the same. But if you misplace them, the case will alert you on your iPhone by showing you a message that will say mismatched AirPods. So before, you would have to activate Siri by double tapping and Siri would come up. But now you can just say, "Hey Siri, find the nearest Walmart." And she will do that for you. And you can just say things like, "Hey Siri, what's 342 million times 503? Good job, Siri. So tip number 12 is so that you can rename your AirPods in the event that you don't like the name that is on there. And it's super easy. All you have to do is go into settings, go into your Bluetooth settings, go ahead and find your AirPods and press the I symbol right next to it. And then here where it says name, you will just select that and you will easily be able to change it. So you'll be able to name it your AirPods whatever name you prefer. And then when you open up your AirPod case now, it will show up with your new AirPod name. And then tip number 13 is automatic ear detection. So you can either enable or disable this. And what this will do is, if you disable it, is that when you place your AirPods in your ear, whatever it is that you're listening to on your iPhone will not automatically transfer to your AirPods. You will have to manually do it. However, if you have it enabled, then every time you place your AirPods on your ear, the sensors will let the iPhone know, and the sound that you're listening to on the iPhone will automatically transfer to the AirPods. Like for example, if you're playing a video and you are listening to it on your iPhone, once you place your AirPods in your ear, the sound will automatically be transmitted to the AirPods. So let's go ahead and unbox it, set it up, and review it. And as you can see, the sound there is playing directly from the AirPods. And trick number 14 is that you can select which microphone you want to use in which of the AirPods. So go to Bluetooth settings, select your AirPods, and then here you're going to select microphone, and you can switch between the left AirPod, the right AirPod, or you can have it to automatically switch between AirPods for the microphone. And I like to just keep it at automatically switch between AirPods. And the last and final tip that I have for you, tip number 15, is that you should get some good accessories for your new Apple AirPods 2. For example, I love this stand right here. This is my favorite stand. The cables are always plugged in, so I can just go ahead and plug my AirPod right in here for a fast charge. I can also plug in my iPhone right next to it, and it has a slot here for my Apple Watch as well. And another pretty cool accessory is this Catalyst case that I also got, and this is actually a waterproof case as well. It's very water resistant. I tested it in a previous video, which is also down below in the description, where I put the AirPods in this case and I threw it in the pool a couple times, submerged it underwater, and the AirPods survived, had no damage to them, and they still work perfectly fine. And the final accessory that you need for your new Apple AirPods 2 is this Belkin wireless fast charger. So this is top of the line wireless charger right here. I'm also going to have a link down below in the description to all of these accessories right here. And as you can see, this is the Belkin, and let's go ahead and test it out so that you can see. So I plugged up the Belkin wireless charger, and what is pretty cool is that you can even charge your AirPods 2 with the Catalyst case on it. So it's pretty cool. You don't have to take the case off so that it can charge. It will receive wireless charging even with the case on. Let's go ahead and pull the rubber part down up here so that we can open up the top and see that it is charging. So there we go. Once we flip the top open, it will show up on the iPhone. And as you can see, you can tell the little lightning symbol there. That means that it is charging. The reason the light is amber is because it's under 50% battery charge. Let's zoom in a little bit. As you can see, it is charging with the Catalyst case on it, on the wireless charger. If we lift it up, the lightning will go away, so it's not charging anymore. And once I place it back down, it begins to charge wirelessly again. So pretty cool accessories here. I think it's pretty cool that it charges even with the Catalyst case on. It still charges wirelessly. Alright, so there you have it. Those are the top 15 tips and tricks for your Apple AirPods 2. Hope you got the most out of this, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like. It really helps me out a lot. And that is it for this video. I will see you in the next one. Take care, and as always, peace.